Hello again, this is Leslie, and economy travellers arrived at Changi Airport by MRT, needing to get to Terminal 4. Let's go. The station is in Terminal 2 at Changi. You can catch a bus direct to Terminal 4 at Terminal 3. Terminals 1, 3 and 4 are to our right. And to go to Terminal 2, we have to go this way. This one's up to Terminal 2 departures, Skytrain to Terminal 1, and you can get to Jewel there as well. All right, let's see what we've got. We want this way for Skytrains. We've decided to catch the Skytrain to T3 and get the bus from there. It looks like this one is actually taking us to Jewel. According to that, we should be down there. This is where we go. We could walk, but this ride's a real treat. Check out the map to confirm the route. That's not ours. This is the one that we want. Right, we'll have to pass through Jewel as we go on our way between Terminal 2 and Terminal 3 in the Skytrain. There you go. Isn't that magnificent? Look at that beautiful fountain. And you can walk over too from the different terminals, from Terminal 2 or Terminal 3. But catching the Skytrain is a pretty cool way to have a look at the magnificent fountain. From where we've just got off the Skytrain, you can also go to Terminal 1. This is the Landside connection. The other side is behind the glass. This is airside. In other words, those people who've already gone through immigration, or perhaps transit passengers, or people who don't have access to the outside. And they have Skytrains there as well, but they're separate. And you can get to Terminal 1 or Terminal 2 from inside as well. If you've just come off the MRT, as we did, they are down there, and you can come up these escalators and turn left and catch the bus. There's the shuttle there. This is the departure level of Terminal 3. The bus to Terminal 4 is on that side. They have a schedule. Let's go and see what the schedule is. Well, we missed that bus, so it's off to T1 on the Skytrain to look for the one from there. If you're flying out of T4 but have something to do in T1, you may enter the departure lounge in T1, unless you need your documents checked. It's behind the check-in counters. At first, we headed for the early check-in and information counters in Jewel via the Terminal 1 arrivals on Level 1 using the connector. This is the early check-in counter. The information centre is to the right when you come out of the arrival hall from Terminal 1. And it says it's down, it's right there. Goodness gracious me. There we go. It's right here. The lady at the information counter was very helpful. She told me that I can get to Terminal 4 now by going upstairs to the next level and then go to the T4 entrance. It's door 3. And then she suggested coming back here and going in. There is a transit bus in Terminal 1 at gate 21. so we can catch that one over later. And there's also an information counter there too. So let's go up and have a look and see at level 2. Then it was back to T1 and off to T4 on the bus to get our documents checked. Oh, and it's just gone without me. Here we go. This is the Terminal 4 shuttle. It's just outside Gate 3 in Terminal 1 on the departure level. The bus has both sitting and standing room. Gate 3, Terminal 4 for the shuttle bus from Terminal 1. This is Terminal 4. There's the bag wrapping. Oh, and we may have been dropped at the departure level, but apparently level 1 is where you go to catch the bus back. There's a food court down the far end. This is the AirAsia check-in at Terminal 4. I see an international food hall over there. Toilets are over this side, right at the end, near check-in row 3. Now we're going to go down in the lift to see if we can get a bus back to Terminal 1.
Level 1.
This is the arrival level. There's baggage storage here as well. And the bus leaves from here. Oh, and there are lots of people wanting to get onto it. So we might have to wait for the next one. This one is going to Terminal 3, Terminal 2 and the MRT. For Terminal 1 or Dual, you wait here. It's clearly marked. This is the information counter in Terminal 1. It's just inside Gate 3. Just near where you can catch the bus to Terminal 4. This is the AirAsia check-in and bag drop. So it's all automated here in Singapore. This is what they call faces. This is the Jetstar check-in counter, and your documents need to be checked here before you can go through immigration, and you must do it in Terminal 4. Okay, the transfer lounge is in here, down one level, so we have to go down. We take the lift, and your marker is a toy store and the information booth. Transfer to Terminal 1, 2 and 3, so you can go all of them. The bus leaves from Gate G21 in T4 and drops you at Gate C21 in T1, which is on the T3 side of the terminal. The journey from T1 to T4 uses the same gates, so when you arrive you can head straight to your boarding gate. The free Singapore tour is for people who are here in transit, and you've got to have at least 5 hours before you can be allowed to join. And they disappear very fast from the booking sheets. They only have a certain number of trips every day. In between all that, we had a look around Jewel. Oh, the rain has stopped and now the clouds are appearing. train definitely slows down as it goes through this section. If you're brave, go climbing. We also checked out the early check-in, the baggage storage and the vortex up close. We've come down in the lift from level 3 to level 1. There are machines on this floor for early check-in. It's round here. You need to leave your bags somewhere while you go off and do something more interesting. Here's the bag storage. Level 1, not too far from the early check-in. It's just opposite this coffee place and just beside almost the baggage store. And they do have some manned counters for Air France and Finnair. They also have a baggage drop so that you don't have to worry about what to do with it, so you don't actually have to go and leave it at the baggage place. We hope you found our video helpful and will like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you next time.